Right, the next segment that we have is a regular segment that we want to introduce today. It's called Most 101. So basically the idea behind Most 101 is it's taken from the George Orwell novel 1984 and also the BBC show Room 101. But for obvious copyright reasons, we very cleverly, instead of Room 101, named it Most 101, taken from Most Mosaic. Clever us. Yeah, there really is no end to our wit and our shamelessness. But yeah, for those who are not familiar with either the novel or the TV show, the sort of the concept behind Room 101, or in our case, Most 101, is that anything you don't like, any pet peeves you have, anything you want to sort of get rid of, be that spiders, snakes, racists, whatever it is, you can just put it into Room 101. And there they shall be tortured and annihilated, and so yeah, it's quite a happy sort of carefree concept.
Yeah.
So I'll start with my sort of the biggest sort of pet peeve that I have, which is rude people. I can't stand rudeness. I will admit that obviously there are some times and some cases where it's okay to be rude, like when you've been rude to and been bad-mouthed. I think that's only fair to sort of lash back and give as you get. Mm-hmm. Well, I also think that it's quite understandable to be rude if you're someone and you're very nervous about recording, say, your very first podcast.
Oh, God.
The first one in your entire life, and then you rudely keep interrupting your partner the whole entire time, like I did during the Christmas special.
It's fine, it's alright. I'll take this as a public apology. No, it's fine. Like, we're bound to mess up anyways. Like, it was more of a trial, and we're bound to just Also, I was making the most annoying slurping sounds as well, and I was breathing like a bloody dog. Yeah.
I was lip smacking that episode. I mean, I'm quite proud of it. Mm-hmm. Just because it was like sort of our first episode that we did, and we finally did, like, after a year of talking about it, planning it, getting everything ready, we finally had our first episode. But when we sort of like started doing the editing, we're like, what the hell?
Yeah, we were shocked. We were really shocked.
We were so shocked at the bad quality of the audio, and then sort of like, you were breathing. I didn't notice that, but I was smacking my lips every other second.
I was kind of ill as well, so I think that's why I was breathing like that. By the way, I don't normally breathe like that, but I think there is an element of nerves and just we were trying to get everything out within a certain period, so we had that in mind as well.
But like I was listening back, and like you were sort of trying to tell a story,
and you're like, nope.
So there was this time when when was it? Was I there? No, you weren't. So this time, this girl, which girl? Do I know her? Someone of work?
Yeah.
Has anyone joined the company recently? Any faces?
You just wouldn't let me have it.
Work.
You were like, nope, exactly. You're not talking today, honey, don't care. But no, it's fine, So you're going to put yourself in Room Most 101. Put yourself
just put that whole episode into Room 101.
Just a massive faux pas. Yeah. Fair dues.
But hey, trial and error, eh?
Exactly, at least we've done it, but hey.
So going back, rewinding, rude people, Most 101, Room 101.
Yeah.
I really can't stand them. Just if you're being rude unprovoked, I think that's just there's never I just don't get it.
Yeah.
I genuinely believe that there's hardly ever a reason to be rude. Like, unless you've been provoked, why are you walking around life giving people attitude like that? It doesn't help you. It doesn't help the people in your environment.
Yeah.
You don't have to be overly polite. Like, there's this story I heard of a few weeks ago about this lovely old lady. So basically, her grandson put her Google searches online on his Instagram or his Twitter. So and it went sort of viral because this lady she thought that all her Google request searches would go to an actual person.
Aww.
So she was like really, really polite on these searches. It'd be like, could you please translate this for me? Thank you. Like, it was just the most adorable thing.
So cute.
I know. So obviously you don't have to be that level of nice and polite. Mm-hmm. But you don't have to fall over yourself to help others as well. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. But just like a basic level of
Respect.
Be a human being. Don't be... Exactly. Basic level of respect.
Yeah.
Don't be a complete douchebag.
Definitely. Well, talking about rude people, I probably have something I could put in as well. I really don't like it when people click at me like I'm a dog.
Yeah.
So, yeah, someone did that to me like a few weeks or months ago, whatever.
Are they still alive?
Yeah, just about. I'm just like coming up with ways to kill this person. But yeah, no, he just was like clicking at me, and he was like, hello, like trying to catch my attention, and he did it again and again, even after I was like, I'm not even joking with you, you're pissing me off now, stop doing that. And he did it again. But yeah, so I think this has just gone on to the next level, really. It's escalated, and I'm gonna have to
so many people do that as well to get the attention of service crafts.
Yeah,
there's so many other just normal ways to catch someone's attention.
Yeah. It's just rude. I wouldn't even do that to. I wouldn't even do that to my kids, or I wouldn't do it to my. I might do it to a pet, but not really like a human. That's just demeaning.
It's just so disrespectful.
Yeah. Another thing that's kind of rude that I just thought of, which is really random, but double standards when it comes to farting in relationships, like. Some guys find it okay to fart. Like, have you ever heard that? Most guys are like, oh yeah, like I can fart, that's fine. But if I ever meet a girl, or if I'm ever with a girl who farts in front of me, that's it. It's a wrap. Like, I can't be with her. It's disgusting. It's so manly. And it's like, really?
What?
You better hold your farts in if you're around me then, because I don't want to smell your farts if I'm not able to fart. It's just a joke.
What kind of immature idiot would
a lot
say
of
that?
guys are like that. A lot of guys, like loads.
What?
Quite a common thing, yeah.
God. What, you think girls don't fart? You think we don't go to the toilet? You think flowers come out of our
just
bum?
like talcum powder, like just like nice smelling dust.
Talcum powder.
Yeah, but I don't like that stuff. It's like if I need to go through the pain of holding it in, like for however long I'm with you, you need to do that too.
It's really unhealthy as well.
Yeah, or just like don't do it in front of me. Go to the loo and do it there. If you don't want to smell it, I don't want to smell it either. Like the double standards is just annoying, pisses me off, and it's rude.
It's so immature, and it's just basic respect though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just people need to learn basic respect.
Exactly. But anyway,
that's what most things I think sort of boil down to.
Yeah, it's true. Just like respect whoever is in your space, and there's no need to be rude. If you're feeling foul or sour or bitter or whatever, just stay at home. Keep your ass at home. Don't infect the environment with your rudeness.
Exactly.
But yeah.
It's that basic principle of sort of, don't do unto others that you don't want done unto yourself. Is that...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
It's just that, with my broken English, I'm sorry. That was my German accent.
Oh, God.
Ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, that's sort of most 101 for us. So rude people and guys and fast, guys who think that it's okay to tell women what to do and what not to do.
Yeah.
They go into room 101 this week.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next segment.
Most shady.
Most shady is sort of our gossip corner, or Sarah's corner, really. Since I'm only 28, but I feel like whenever I talk to Sarah, I feel like I'm a 40-year-old woman.
Up.
I don't know anything about what goes on in the celeb world.
Yeah.
So this is really Sarah's area.
Forte.
She's going to tell you about what's been going on with the rich and famous.
Well, darling. Really, I'm just kind of focusing on the Christmas period and what's been going down. So I think everyone's heard of Drake and J-Lo. Please tell me you know.
Yeah,
okay, good.
I saw like a headline that they might be together.
Yeah, so basically they're saying
they were posing for something.
Yeah, there's like a picture released of them cuddling and they look really cozy, and everyone's like, oh, they're definitely together. But then other people are like, no, they're just working on music and they're just doing it to kind of like pump up the press and to, to basically get the media around their whole music thing and whatever. But basically there's a 7-year difference between them. So what do you think about that? Would you date someone who's 17 years younger than you?
Did you say 17 or 7?
17, honey, 17.
Oh, bloody hell. Wait, how old is Drake? He must be in his 30s.
No, he's 29. No? He's 29. He's a year older than you.
Yeah, that's... How old is J-Lo?
She's in her 40s. It's so funny.
God, I want to look like that. I want to look like that now.
It's the Latin genes. Like, she literally looks stunning. Her body is wow. But there are so many memes that are just hilarious. Like, there's a picture of like a baby scan of a fetus, and it's like, this is Drake, and then J-Lo in like you know that famous like green Versace dress that she wore like at one of the Grammys or whatever.
Yeah, with Ben Affleck or no,
yeah,
P. Diddy.
yeah.
She was with P. Diddy at that time.
And it was while J-Lo was out making moves, Drake was still in the womb. It was so funny.
It's a bit exaggerated, but yeah, she must have just finished high school when he wasn't even born.
Yeah, I know. She was out there living life, probably had her first boyfriend. She was just, and he was still a baby. But, so yeah, that was kind of a bit funny, and I don't know, everyone was like, oh, what's going on? I was a bit jealous, I'm not going to lie. But whatever.
But, like, I personally think like 17 is a huge gap, but then it's J, like she doesn't act like someone who's 47, right?
No, she doesn't, and she
looks wise, behavior wise, like mentally, she'd pass as a 30 something. So I think that's fine.
Yeah, I think it's all right. I mean, I don't think I would date someone that much younger than me. I mean, we don't even know if they are dating.
I wouldn't even date. I wouldn't even date. Like, I have this really like Asian mentality. I can't even date a guy who's like a few months younger than me.
Oh wow, is that an Asian thing?
Yeah, because in South Asian culture you don't like, it's okay if the guy is older, like significantly older than you, but he's not supposed to be younger than you.
Oh, okay. Oh.
So that's sort of been ingrained, but I just feel like I just see them like automatically as a brother figure.
Yeah.
Like as a younger brother, so like dating someone younger than me wouldn't be no.
Yeah, I think a year is even too much for me, to be honest. So like 17 is for me, anyways. Someone who's 17 years younger than me would probably be a kid. I'd be in prison. Like that's not right. But anyways, so yeah, that happened. And then Rihanna basically unfollowed J-Lo because obviously she has a past with Drake, and she designed these boots with Manolo Blanc, and these boots are really something to see. They're like massive, they're denim, and they have a belt to hold them up.
Okay.
So basically J-Lo wore those boots as like kind of like a bit of a tribute to Rihanna. Like, yeah, she was like, okay. So she wore them in her music video, and then Rihanna was like, oh my god, yeah, like one of the greats wore my boots, and blah blah blah. So they've always had kind of like a mutual kind of relationship of respect or whatever.
Yeah, like a mentor, yeah.
Yeah, so that happened, and then she was like, apparently she unfollowed her. She broke a massive part of girl code, but J-Lo's like, whatever, don't care, I've got my man. And a lot of people were like, oh, first she steals your boots and then she steals your man. So those memes were coming out as well. No, it said first she wears your boots and then she wears your man, and then it had like the picture of Drake like hugging her, looked like she was literally wearing Drake. But anyways, to end it off, we have beautiful Mariah. She's like the queen diva.
And that is, Christmas is her season as well, so
yeah, and she's had an eventful year, you know, with how she sued her husband for like inconvenience fees or something like that.
Is this Nick someone?
No, it's
Nick
this
Cannon?
no, it's this billionaire guy that she was Australian billionaire. She was married to him for like a year or something. So they divorced, and she sued him for like inconveniency fees or something.
What does that mean?
I think it's something she literally made up. Which makes it so funny. Yeah, everyone was like, "Oh my god!"
She makes up the law.
Yeah, she was kind of like, just the fact that it was. She basically made it like this broad thing. Yeah, he just made me feel really inconvenienced, and he needs to pay me this much for making me feel. You know, she's a diva, so it's like anyone who makes her move an inch.
She's the mother of divas, though. She's not just a diva. She's the mother of divas.
Yeah,
oh, I love her.
So she basically tweeted, which I kind of liked, it made me chuckle. She was like, shit happens. Have a happy new year, everybody. Here's to making more headlines in 2017. With just her holding a glass of champagne. Oh. She's hilarious.
Oh, bless her.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, that's it. That's the end of Most Shady, guys.
Yes, it's not just the end of Most Shady. It's also the end of our second kind of first episode.
Yeah, it is. It's all wrapped up for today.
I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope we sort of gave you a bit of food for thought with the first segment. Again, you know, you can find all the information on 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 the SoundCloud and YouTube profile, and also look us up on Twitter.
Yeah.
And if you've got any questions, any suggestions, any queries, do email us. The email address is mostmosaic@gmail.com. And follow us at most_mosaic.
Yeah, guys. So thanks for listening. And also join us next week when we'll be talking about obsessions.
Obsessions.
So yeah, thanks for listening.
All right, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.